Hello and welcome to a demonstration of KW Rank Tracker. In this video, I'm going to be showing you how you can add your URLs that you want to track, how you can add the keywords that you'd like the software to track, and in general, how you can actually work with the service. Okay, so this is your dashboard page, and depending on what package you have, you'd be allowed to add URLs and keywords as well. And when you add your URLs, then they're going to be listed down here, and it's going to show you the location that you're actually tracking, how many keywords in total for each one of these URLs you're tracking, how many of them keywords are in the top 10 pages of Google, how many of them keywords are in the top 10 pages of Yahoo, and how many are in the top pages of Bing. Okay, so I'll just quickly show you how to add a URL. So I'm going to add a URL here, and I'm just going to be adding a site. What I'll actually do is I'll actually add a site called, which I believe you guys will already know of. It's called trafficplanet.com. Okay, and Traffic Planet, if I spell it right, planet.com. If you're not fully aware of what Traffic Planet is, then it's actually an SEO forum. It's run by a very well-respected marketer called Terry Kyle, and he used to own a previous forum before this forum called the Backlinks Forum. So anyway, I'll just type in a few keywords. So for example, backlinks, backlinks forum, we can put in here as well, SEO forum, and let's do search engine optimization for beginners. I mean, I don't know if it's going to rank for any of these or not. It's just showing you exactly how this works. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to click on, well, I choose my location. So when it comes to Google, then Google is the only place that you can actually choose the location that you want to track. When it comes to Bing and when it comes to Yahoo, then it's always going to be the .com version. And we don't do local Bing or local Yahoo searches, but in Google you can. So I'm going to do google.com. I'm going to click on add URL. And now after I click on add URL, it's going to take a little bit of time for this to get added to the system. The reason it takes a little bit of time is because the software goes and does a number of things in the back end. It goes and communicates with Majestic SEO, it communicates with SEMrush as well, and it brings back all the data here as well. So as you can see, well, I'm going to go in here at the moment, and it doesn't tell you how many keywords you have in here or anything at the moment. And the reason behind that is because it takes, once you've added your URLs and your keywords inside of the software, then you need to wait up to about 24 hours. So until the next day before you're going to be able to get any metrics. But this has already pulled up some metrics. So let's take a look. I'm going to click on view statistics. Okay. Now when I click on view statistics, it'll take a couple of seconds and it should open up. I think it's because it's the very first time that we're opening this up, and it's going to pull all the data that we need it to pull. Okay, fantastic. And if you actually see that that it takes much longer to pull the data, then just close it and start it up again, view statistics again. Okay, so at the moment it's not telling us nothing, but what it does tell us, it tells us that the statistics are updated on the server on a daily basis. New URLs will not show any data until the server updates. So it's going to take some time for us to go out there and start tracking your URLs. But let's go down a little bit. We can straight away find out what the trust flow and the citation flow is for the domain, what the backlink count is for the domain, what the domain authority is. So this is got some brilliant authority there, and what the page authority is as well. And because we also link in with SEMrush as well, it's actually telling us other keywords that this website ranks for. So if you have a look, it ranks for domain classifieds in position number 6, and it tells you the URL as well. It ranks for Angular backlinks, link farm evolution, fastest VPS, age domains, contact page submitter, CNN editorials, SpyFu alternative, and so much more. So it ranks for so many more keywords which we weren't aware of, but because we link in with SEMrush, then SEMrush has found these, and it's going to give us all the details about them as well. So anyway, after a day or two, the next day when you come on to log in on here, you'll actually see all of the details on here for the keywords as well. Okay, so these are the keywords that we're looking to track. We haven't got any details on them at the moment, so that's why we need to wait until tomorrow, or we need to wait until the server updates before we can get them data. Okay, so let's just take a look at another site here. I'll have a look at Sociosyn quickly so I can show you some data. On Sociosyn, I'm actually tracking social media distribution and social media syndication. And as you can see here, there's like a minus sign. This minus sign means that there's been no movement. There's been no difference. It stayed on 3 and it's remained on 3 as well. And if you have a look on here, now it's very important that you have a look at this this here as well. It tells you exactly what position you're on in Google. So this is actually in position number 3. and it's remained on position number 3. Again, it tells you what your SEMrush details are. So this is found for content syndication services. It tells you what your citation flow, trust flow, domain authority, and everything is as well. And if you go into each individual keyword, you can actually get a good history of it and see exactly where it's ranking. So Yahoo, Bing, and Google. And as you can see on Google, it's just remained exactly the same consistently throughout all the time that I've been looking at ranking it. If you have a look at these as well, these are 3 colors. Each color represents a different search engine. So you've got Bing in blue, Google in red, and Yahoo in green. And as you can see, Bing is all over the place. And that's one thing that I've actually noticed with Bing. Bing tends to really fly around sometimes, and it's very difficult to keep ranking stable or to stabilize rankings in Bing. Well, honestly, I haven't really focused on Bing too much. With Yahoo, I totally know exactly what they look for. With Bing, I'm still trying to figure out. Okay, social media syndication, again, this is exactly the same. As you can see, the same thing. Okay, Yahoo's jumped around a little bit, but it's made it back to the top. But Bing, you know, it just comes out of nowhere and goes away again. Okay, so anyway, this is exactly how you'd work with this, and you can explore your keywords. When you explore keywords, depending on how much AdWords content there is, on a daily basis, every single time we go and search your keywords, if we find new AdWords content, guys, then we're going to be pulling them up and adding them on here. So as you can see, this has got loads of AdWords competition here, and you can see all of your competitors here on the left hand side. You can see all of their titles, and you can see all of their descriptions as well. A lot of the times you might not see the description changing. So look at this one here. You've got iCrossing services, about iCrossing, Insight Papers, iCrossing, exactly the same. But then if you have a look at their titles that they're using different titles to catch users' engagement. Okay, so this is exactly how this works, guys. And it's totally cool. If you want to build your own reports and everything as well, all you have to do is go over to the settings section, add in your author name that you'd like to appear on the report, your email address, your telephone number, your URL, if you have any notes as well. If you want to add your own image, you can add your own image as well. And then when you want to do reports, guys, if you want to do a domain report, then all you have to do is click these red buttons near whatever domain that you want to pull a report for. And if you want to do a keyword report, then just go over to the keyword, enable the keyword, and pull a report for all of them, Yahoo, Bing, or just the one. Okay, so thank you very much, and I hope you enjoy working with the software.